Every time we kill 20 idiots, we get 1% attack speed. So we're gonna kill a lot of these things today. Wave 1 is already done. And that's good because we get more damage. And we also get another flint. I'm actually gonna combine them into one right now. That way one can focus on gaining attack speed. I'm actually gonna take a lumberjack shirt, trees die in one hit, and then we're gonna lock another flint. I think I just need one for now. And because it's tier 2, we get plus 1% attack speed for every 18 we kill. So if you guys wanted to come at me a little bit faster, feel welcome. Okay, we had to have gained some attack speed here. We had to have. We got a natural 1% attack speed and then an extra 5 at the end of the run, so we're already up to 6. And we're getting a lot of these flints already, so we're going to combine these all the way up to a level 3. Now we only need to kill 16. All of our current remaining money is going to a coupon. We get 5% better prices. Who can resist those kind of savings? So now it should be quite easy to stab everything quite to death. Starting to regret not picking a character that spawned more enemies, because we're not getting a lot of damage from these few idiots. The waves will get heavier and heavier though, but I just really want to stack up all the attack speed we can. Once it gets rolling, it'll definitely invest in itself. Give me that real quick. And got him. We're going to take an extra 2 damage. I'm going to need this thing swinging a lot. And then it's just hoping to get a little bit lucky with the right items. I actually wouldn't mind more pickup range at this point. And our attack speed is up to 9% already. There's a lot of different ways you can have this build. My mind is going crazy thinking about it all now. Extra range would be good, but so would extra speed, so you can just run straight to the enemies and kill them. But these are already doing pretty good. There's plenty of damage going out and we're hitting plenty of different idiots at once. That's hopefully going to lead to much extra attack speed. And the waves are getting longer. I might need some armor so I can get right in there and not worry about taking a hit or two. Or dodge chance, whatever we get. There's an extra 10% attack speed. We're going to get another ghost flint here. We're going to combine those. There's another item price save, so we're going to get 10% off items and then another ghost flint.
We're just going to lock that for now.
I think we need level 2 or stronger because this level 3 has only gained 6% so far. More basic ones will have gained less. It feels like we're killing a lot more enemies than that. So I don't know how it's calculated, but we're just going to keep stabbing things. Like a lot of things. If it exists, it's getting stabbed right in the eyes. We also just picked up a free item and got hit. But this is perfect. If I could just stay in little clusters of idiots like this, we'll just sit here and stab them all in a big cluster. This is going to add tons of attack speed. And once we get enough attack speed, we can eventually put on some other weapons. But for now, it's all of these things. We simply need attack speed. Gonna try and make it up to this tree before the end of it. Oh, I wish I stabbed that. I don't like any of those. 8 harvesting actually isn't bad considering it's only wave 5. We've taken harvesting. That's a little bit of an investment. We're going to have more trees spawning. We could actually take a little bit more harvesting. We're going to lose 1 damage, but that's really easy to put back on. We're going to make items cheaper. I've never stacked a bunch of items getting cheaper, so we'll see what that does. It's so hard to know when to add another ghost flint though, or another weapon, because it will certainly help us survive. But we don't want them taking the kills that my flints need to be doing. My flints need to be killing everything for their bonuses. Which is also why I want more range. That way they can stab way deep in there for maximum penetration. These flying enemies are getting a lot more annoying too. There's also this guy I would like to kill, whatever he is. I always see these and go crazy trying to grab them. Yeah, that's better. We still need a little more damage. Some things are not dying in one hit. Also some armor and dodge. I need to get right into the middle of that. So max HP, and yeah, I might actually take that. We'll lose 3% attack speed. We'll put that back on very easily. Then we're going to take 5% attack speed here and plus 4 damage. Then we're going to take the glasses for extra range. Then we're going to add more range and 20% chance to instantly attack materials. Then we're going to get 20% XP gain. We're going to lose some of that range we just put on, but we're still having more than we had before. Now they're starting to add up. My Ghost Flint 2 has added 7%. This has added 16 for a total of 40%. We added 10 that last wave. And we have a lot more range now. And we are capable of doing critical hits. I don't know what our chances are, what the damage on these things in particular is, but that will help. And damage is going to be a lot better too. We're hitting for actually quite a bit of damage. We just need some armor and dodge because I really want to get in straight into these crowds and be very close to them all. I gotta look at that like it's an investment. The more dodge and armor and health we have, the more attack speed we can have. That way I can stay right in the center of things like this and just kill absolutely everything. This was a good round. Plus 1 engineering? Sure, why not? We'll lose attack speed, but we'll gain a little HP and damage. We'll lose engineering. Here's 6% dodge. We will also take that. I might take this at this point just to give myself a little bit more of a fighting chance. And we're just gonna roll and hope for luck. A sword is something we might enjoy later. I think because it's very slow to swing, but with our increased attack speed later, that's gonna help. There's another 20% range, so we could do for the deep penetrations. There's another level 2 ghost flint, so we're actually gonna combine those. Now we have 2 level 3s. Here's another one that's really good for us. 20% in materials at the start of the wave, so we can start investing in ourselves. And we're going to start fighting big guys in this wave now. We should be able to kill them, but we're not going to be able to kill a lot of them quickly. But as long as we're staying somewhat in the center of the map here, we should be able to kill enough to get some stat boosts. Starting to get hit a little bit, but our dodge will start to carry us. Oh, there's even an armored one now. Okay, well, he died pretty quickly, so that's a good sign. Our damage is actually quite good. We're just here to stab purple things all day. This was a good round, actually. This was a nice long wave, and we definitely killed a lot of stuff. Towards the end of the wave, I'm going to get brave and get into the center. I know I should probably take some armor, but damage is just too much to resist. 7% crit chance. Oh, 6% dodge. We'd probably need some crit chance. Since we're still reasonably early on, I'm actually going to add some harvesting and remove some armor. Then I rerolled only once because I want another ghost flint. I'm actually going to buy that, and then we're going to combine those. That way we get even more attack speed. Then I need to save my money because we went from $150 to $183 thanks to my piggy bank. So we need to utilize the piggy bank for the next 10 waves. And I feel like I've got a pretty good thing going anyway, because we can get them to all group up and we're going to stab them all very, very strongly. Waves like this are just a pure stat boost for us. Look at all the things we're killing. I think I'm going to have to upgrade one of my stabbers to a tier 4 though. That way it's even stronger, quicker, and we'll get its stat boost faster. While also picking up all the trees we can. We do need a lot of damage. It'd be nice to one-shot the big guys, but that's going to be a tall order because they're obviously quite strong. But our stat boost is going to be insane. Gonna get brave into the center, end of the wave. 15% attack speed, you shouldn't have. And 45 range, yes. The only thing I am going to buy this round is a lost duck for 10 luck. It's good to have a little bit of luck. Our armor is at -3, so I really need to get more of that. Our attack speed's already at 95%, so I'm going to go ahead and combine that into a level 4. You only need to kill 12 things. I just hope I can do this with only 2 weapons. Given that we have the attack speed and damage, I think we'll get away with this, provided we don't fight anything crazy. These things also stab really, really far, so they're almost like a gun at this point. But if every 12 is 1% speed, you can see how this is going to add up. But you can also see how we're maybe going to need another stabber, because there's a lot of enemies on the map. Last time we were quite clearing them out. This time we're not exactly clearing them out. They're hanging out way longer than I want them to be. But damage is still pretty good. We're doing plenty of damage, so we're hurting things real bad. We've also been saving money in our piggy bank, though. We haven't been re-rolling or buying a lot of items to help us either, so that's maybe going to start to hurt us. But we can sit way back here. Look at that big crowd of idiots we can, stab. Getting to the end of the wave. Yeah, we're going to need more stabbers. A lot more. But attack speed did go all the way up to 116, so we'll take some more dodge. Well, the first thing we're going to do is actually take the coupon, because that's going to help us save a little more money. We're going to take HP and HP regen, but we need things like armor, or also range and attack speed. We're not getting a lot of armor choices, are we? We could get more HP regeneration. We need weapons. The wheat's also really nice. I'm going to lock that because I don't really want to spend that money. We are going to take just another one of these. I think I'm also going to take +3 knockback, and we're going to hope to survive with these 3 weapons because I don't want to spend too much money yet. We need to walk that fine line of what we can get away with. We're also fighting these. These are going to be quite strong, but if we get all 3 of our stabbers right into their mouth, they're going to die. This wave is going a little better. It's a little more suited for this build. And as we get further into the waves, we'll start to get rarer and better items too that will really put us over the top. We're definitely taking more damage than I want to be. Those music playing weirdos hurt a lot when they touch you. So we're going to try and use our range a little bit more. We're going to keep our distance and stab from way out here where we're hopefully a little bit safer. We'll also pick up whatever trees we can. See, if we had a little more armor or toughness, we could be right in the middle of all that, getting all that beautiful attack speed. 2 armor. Yes, finally getting some armor. All the choices here, we're going to take more dodge because dodge is somewhat similar to armor. Here's another ghost flint, so we can actually combine those so we have another tier 2. This red one has gained us 80% attack speed. We're maybe also going to lock that one because 10% attack speed, crit chance, and range is huge for us. I'm going to try and survive one more wave with what we got because I think we can. We got lots of dodge, we got lots of damage, we got lots of everything, and if it's a wave like this, we'll be okay. Mostly. This is exactly what we need. Lots of these little idiots so we can stab to death very quickly. We keep them thinned out and get us massive bonus stats. So far, so good, but we still have 30 seconds left, and we just need to clear out the big guys as soon as we can, because they're the ones who will start to really do some damage to us. And when we start to get into trouble, we need to find a new location to thin out and deal with. Still need some armor and HP. 38 HP is not enough for this. I mean, it is so far, but obviously it's only going to take a few hits from the wrong idiots and this will be game over. 8% chance to heal 1 HP when picking up a material is actually really good. I'm going to take 9 HP here because that's actually really big too. Then I'm going to take this for damage and harvesting. We're going to take this for attack speed, crit chance, all the good stuff. I also didn't realize the more ethereal items we have, we get dodge from it, but we lose armor. So we need to be stacking up armor manually. We're also going to sacrifice a little bit of that range for crit chance and dodge. Then we're going to add 20 range, 10 attack speed, and then we're going to add 6 more damage. We're still not really getting the armor and toughness we need, but we're just carrying through on damage. Like, these guys are tough and we're just stabbing them to death in a 1 hit. So we can actually even stab stand right here, and aside from their projectiles, we can just actually kill them quite easily. And the best way to do this is going to be with the minimum amount of stabbers we can get away with, so this is actually okay. There is one of the armored big guys. We did take him down very quickly, so this bodes well. We don't want to get hit by him yet, but we're also getting lots of dodge, so we should be able to dodge hopefully most attacks. This was actually a really good wave. There's a lot of little guys that we can quickly easily stab. That's just pure stat boost. Burning spreads to a nearby enemy. Sure, why not? +2 armor. I'm just going to take that. +40 harvesting is actually pretty big. There's another flint. I'm just going to take that because it's going to help us out. There's another tier 2 flint, so we're going to combine that. So we're going to have a tier 3 as well to back us up. We're going to sacrifice a little more range for more crit and dodge chance. Our dodge chance is 50%. Our crit chance is 22. Then we're going to put some of that range back on, and we have a good chance to attract things as soon as they drop. Lifesteal and regeneration, yeah, also that. Now we have 4 stabbers, so we absolutely wrecked that thing's day. Those big things I assume are very dangerous because they're very weak considering how big they are. They're very slow, which makes me think if you let them live for too long, they're trouble. But this is another nice, easy, gentle wave, it seems. I can just sort of casually wander through here and murder everything, hopefully boosting the stats. We can really never have too much damage. That's all we know. There's getting to be more enemies, but we're actually keeping up with these really well. And that's pretty impressive. We only have 4 weapons. 40% XP gain, sure. Putting life steal back on probably wouldn't be that hard. +4 HP regeneration, that'll help keep us alive. 25% damage, -3 armor. Is that stupid? That can't be stupid. Look how much damage we have. 27? Oh, that just added a different multiplier. Well, that put us back in the positive. Plus, we added another one of those, so we now have 2 tier 2s. These aren't killing a lot, so I'm actually going to combine them. They need to be actually killing to be handy, probably. We have plenty of crit chance, so we're just going to add straight up damage. We can add more crit chance over there. We lose range damage, but we don't have any range. We're also going to take lifesteal and regen. This is the kind of thing we've been waiting for. 2 armor, 6% dodge. Yes, and then I'm going to lock that and that for next wave. I just need my piggy bank to still do some work to support this madness. The damage is definitely feeling good. That range too, it's stabbing way into those crowds. Attack speed is still only 223%, which is a lot, but we still need it to go way up. The projectiles going everywhere. Now I see why those big guys are annoying. Okay, we're so nice and stabby, we can get right into the center now, especially towards the end of the wave. Kill everything. We're gonna take more damage. Also, 9% dodge is huge. I think that's maxed out our dodge. It sure has. So we're gonna take another stabber. I think I'm gonna combine those two. Now we got 2 tier 4 stabbers that do 60 damage. Also nullifies the damage of 1 hit every round. And then we're ready to go. Okay, the damage is good. We have 3 weapons and we're wrecking even these things that are tough. I think we might actually see the symbol when we get a stat increase, that +1 right there. So we want to be seeing that symbol a lot, and so far we are. But that's probably also where the damage is good, because those tier 4s hit so hard that they only have to kill 12 things and then we get more attack speed. So we're making this wave look very easy. We haven't even been hit yet. Our health bar is still purple, like them, the color of weakness. Okay, they did start to hit me there, and boy did that hurt once I got a little bit too complacent. I guess we could take another 12% damage. That's probably not gonna hurt. Adrenaline pairs really nicely with us. 5% dodge, which we don't need, but 50% chance to heal 5 HP when dodging an attack. We're going to dodge a lot of things. I don't want this anymore. I want this. 3 max HP at the end of a wave, +1 HP regen. That's just going to stack up for a few waves and make us crazy strong. So is the metal. Max HP, damage, armor, speed. We lose crit chance. We have a lot. We can add crit chance here at the sacrifice of armor. Yes. +3% damage at the end of a wave. Yes. Then I'm going to lock these two because they're expensive, but those are going to be hugely strong. Wave 17. These music guys are dying much quicker now. That's so much better. And our knockback keeps them away from us, which is nice. It's very good. I'm managing to do this with 3 weapons so far. Their music guys are going to start to stack up a little bit, but that's okay because we'll just stab right on through that mess. Definitely got hit by something really hard there. Spawns a turret that shoots piercing, dealing 22. Yeah, that's easy. That's free. I think our attack speed is self-sufficient at this point. It's at almost 300%, so we'll take crit chance instead. We're getting very lucky. So we're going to get 8 HP regen and 80 range. 2 armor dodge. We lose HP, but that's okay. Armor is more important for us. I'm going to lock the wheat and re-roll, hoping for some different stuff. Not really getting anything interesting. We're just going to go to the next wave because I need a surplus of money. My turret's down here doing work, but we have a lot of HP regen. So when we do get hit, we only need to survive for a little bit to put that HP right back on. These guys are very quick and tough, but I think we're quicker and tougher. We get that stabbing going really quick. And with our range, we can actually sit sort of out of their attack range. So we can sort of hit them, catch them coming in, so they're not really a danger to us until they stack up. So we're making this wave look fairly easy so far. I'm just trying to sit in the biggest crowds of things, taking as much stats from the enemies as I can. And a free 20 range, that's actually really, really big. Well, when it offers 20% attack speed, you have to take it. Okay, this is going to be good because we're going to gain lots of damage and harvesting. We're going to lose crit chance but gain all stats and gain more armor here. So suddenly our armor is up to 5, so we take 25% less damage. Then I'm going to save the alloy for next round. We're going to lose 6% dodge. We currently have 78 though, so that's over max. So let's get back to work with our 3 weapons. This is wave 19, which is supposed to be quite challenging, and so far it's just a casual walk in the park. Definitely need to keep up on killing the tentacles though. Those are where they're firing the bullets, and that's what makes this difficult. This wave the enemies are definitely stronger though. I need to stay a little bit more mobile. We're getting a little hemmed in at times, and that's making me nervous. So far so good. We also have 60% dodge chance, so we are going to avoid the majority of hits. We did lose our free hit already though, but we do also have massive life regeneration too, so we'll be okay. We need to keep stabbing the children of the purple things. They're going to be the weakest and easiest. Well, when in doubt, we'll just keep adding more damage. $1,500, so we're going to take the alloy for more damage and crit chance. We're going to lose some range, but we're going to add some damage and HP. Then we're going to add HP. We lose dodge that we don't have anyway. We're going to lose 2 damage, but gain HP and HP regen. Then we're also going to gain armor. So now we have 1/3 damage reduction and almost 400% attack speed. That's going to come in handy because we're going to fight the boss. But we've got this thing, which is basically a gun, so we can sit way back here. Well, I thought we'd be doing more damage in this. We're still going through them quite quickly. We only have 3 weapons though too, so we got to keep that in mind. We're not exactly struggling with this one. We can just sit here and stab him from way back here. And he's basically already dead, which is good because all these enemies are going to start getting annoying. All the while our stats are getting stronger. We're up to 80 HP as well. So now we just sort of do a victory lap, killing everything we can for this easy stat boost. We defeated the boss on level 20 with only 3 weapons. I wasn't even sure that was necessarily possible. +1 max HP when picking up a consumable. We're going to take 4% lifesteal. Given how fast we're attacking, that could actually work out well. We'll add more damage. We'll lose some luck, but we'll gain more damage there. +3% damage at the end of a wave. I think that's going to stack now to be 6. And there's another flint. More damage for us and more stat boost. I don't think our piggy bank works anymore, so we can just spend the money we get after every wave. We had our fun with it. Wave 21 actually super easy so far. We've just got so much damage going out that we're destroying everything. Then we're also going to add 10% speed, 30 range, extra XP, and damage. That speed's just going to help us get closer to the idiots quicker, but we can already attack them from so far away. So wave 22 so far, it looks like a joke. I also bought another tier 2 flint that we're going to upgrade all the way to a tier 4 flint, so we got 3 of these now. So that means even more stat boost for us. We're running out of enemies to kill at this point. Jumping ahead to wave 25, still make it look pretty easy. Getting a touch more difficult, but it's really not that bad. I was literally standing still for 5 seconds and something only barely managed to hit me. We're just doing so much damage so quickly that it's hard for anything to even make it through our wall of stabbing. So at this point we have 550% attack speed, 46% damage reduction, and 55% crit chance along with 60% dodge, so we're actually really hard to kill. Unlike the purple morons, we're stabbing endlessly. Maybe it's time I add a little more damage in with the circular saw. That'll do 170 damage, have a cooldown of 0.25 seconds. And it's overall just very expensive. So for the first time in 27 waves, we have something that's not a stabber. I think this is actually going to work out well because it moves in like a swinging pattern, and I don't think it reaches as far as the stabbers. So the stabbers are still going to kill everything, but if anything gets close to me, the saw will take them out. Wave 29, we're going to have a lot of enemies. They're definitely getting stronger, but our massive attack speed is enough to fend them off. And there's so many enemies that we're going to get a lot of stabbing power. We have so much damage reduction from our armor that I can mostly just wander around like without care. And look at how fast our HP regenerates. I'm going to walk straight through the center of them and we're at full health. I could probably just stand right here and like take all of these. They can't hurt me. Not really. Ooh, it's a boss fight this time. We have like a huge crit chance, so I don't know what it is, but we're doing almost all crits at this point, which is 400 damage each one of those shots. And we're doing a lot of those, so we're doing a lot of damage. We're also dodging and resisting damage really well and regenerating HP, so I'm not even sure if these things can kill us or not. If we stack up all of this damage at once, we probably would die, but we're not really going to let them do that. We just have to move very slightly to avoid it. Okay, I stand corrected. Once we start taking a lot of hits from things, we absolutely absolutely can take a lot of damage. Once we stop taking damage for a second though, our HP goes way back up. We actually got an achievement for how much we're healing. I'm just gonna run around in circles here for a second because I'm not really sure what happened. So when boss waves are concerned, we absolutely can die, but we can also survive. Regular waves I don't think are going to be able to hurt us for a while. Wave 33 almost had me defeated, but then I did also realize we only have 4 weapons. Now we can have 5 with scissors level 4. These have 82% lifesteal. So insanely, for the first time yet, we've got 5 weapons. And attack speed's up to about 800%, which means they're going off a lot. The extra weapons so far has made me so strong that I haven't even been hit yet this wave. But I can also just walk right through the middle of them and actually regenerate health as quick as they can damage me. Here's one that fits well, plus 2 damage, but we have a 100% chance to deal 526 damage to an enemy when I dodge their attack. Considering I have massive dodge chance, that's just gonna hurt a lot of enemies. But enemies are getting obscenely strong at this point. I'm hitting them for 450 damage routinely and they're surviving. Plus they're doing massive amounts of damage suddenly, so they're definitely scaling very hard. Enough to the fact where they actually defeated me quite easily. Clearly 850% attack speed wasn't enough.